Welcome back, y'all. Listen, man. I know I've been off. I haven't been streaming repeatedly, but I've been posting videos. But I've been working hard. You see, I'm tired. Got the bags under my eye. Got the scruffy face. Haven't got better got to the get a haircut. But yeah, I already know the drill, man. Go follow me on all my platforms at 203 Pac-Man, except for on Rumble, it's PC203. How's your day been, man? I've been working, bought a little bit of crypto, DCA'd, bought a couple stocks, type stuff, man. What is there new to talk about, chat? What is there? Valentine's Day just passed. No Valentine ever. I mean, since it passed, the girls don't deserve it. Let's get into some of this stuff, chat.
What are your plans for Valentine's Day?
This Valentine's Day, I'm spending it with my girls. We're going to have a super fabulous Valentine's Day event. Take on Vegas, take it by storm, just love each other.
I am going to go home, get extremely high, open the bottle of champagne, open some Chambord, mix them together, and from there, I don't really know.
That sounds sad to me. That sounds like you trying to drink your sadness away. Listen, Chad, I don't want you to talk about my hat. This is my work hat, man.
Maybe go buy myself some flowers, like Miley says.
Work, and more work.
Oh, I think we might be going to an after party tonight, and then I'm going to be crashing in my hotel room all by myself.
Man, to be honest, I really don't even celebrate Valentine's Day.
Why is Valentine's Day and also weddings typically more about pleasing the woman than celebrating the couple?
I don't know, probably because it's been commercialized into being that. I feel like most women that I know don't actually care about Valentine's Day.
Because historically, women's lives have been to please men, to do everything for men. And I think it's a little bit of time for them to pay back. And women bring so much to the relationship that I feel like Valentine's Day has become like her appreciation day. Appreciate her. But, that's not to say that I see women out there that are spoiling their boyfriends, spoiling their husbands as well, whether it's buying them literally a new BMW or if it's putting together a little goodie bag of self-care and candies and treats for them.
Flowers and
Valentine's Day is a consumerism holiday, just like Christmas, just like what's the other one? Halloween. It's built for consumerism. It's built for these companies to make money. That's it. Why do you think all this stuff is focused on the ladies? Because they know when men focus on ladies want a lot of stuff, they just buy irrelevant stuff without making sense. Men don't care about that.
and chocolates and things like that. And I think that usually those are the things that you would give to a female rather than a male. And so it's been kind of pushed in that direction. I personally celebrate my relationship, and I try to make sure that my partner is also feels like they get a part in Valentine's Day rather than just it being all about me.
I think it's the holiday is a fake way of showing appreciation. And I think women think that they're showing appreciation for the man one day out of the entire year, because sometimes they don't even get Father's Day. So I think it's probably for the woman because they're the biggest consumers. And I think the media knows if they can get the women to push the holiday, they'll push the product and the men will buy it because.
Yo, this man's smart, man. I just said this. All these holidays are built on consumerism. So you can buy irrelevant stuff for women because women want irrelevant stuff. Most of the consumer debt is from women. They just spend nonsensical stuff, just don't make sense.
I think men are scared of being alone. A lot of men are being scared of being alone.
Does dating and relationships drive consumerism?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah. Do you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. If you want to save money, stay single.
A lot of things are based off of that, and sex sells better than pretty much anything, as we know.
And I think it has a lot more to do with people trying to outdo each other and like post for like more social validation, is like kind of outdo the other couple versus like kind of trying to like keep things in house.
I think
Yo, girls look at other relationships like, oh, they did this. Why can't we do that? Chat, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Put it in the comments, man.
men are consistently seeking to please women for the most part. I don't see it being the other way around. Can't tell you how many times I watched a female buy something for a man. I think if you ask the average female, what was the last thing you bought for your man? It'll probably be a big gap between the last time he bought something for her.
What's the most money a man's ever spent on you?
Not enough.
What's the most money you ever spent on a man?
Too much.
Diamond ring and vacation. Probably.
What's the most money a woman has ever spent on you?
I've had a few spent some on me. One bought me a Corvette, and another one bought me a nice jacket, jewelry, rings, bracelets.
Which gender typically has more money spent on them, men or women?
I would say female for sure. I mean, you know, between hair, nails, cosmetics, clothes, things like that, like there's definitely can be a lot more maintenance, but I also do know a lot of men that take very good care of themselves and, you know, have a lot to spend on the things that they need to take care of themselves with. So
Why is there so much talk about a gender pay gap, but not a gender spend gap?
that's a good question. I really don't know, honestly.
Here's how to make a Snapchat ad in 3 easy steps. Sign up, upload.
So why do many women think men should care about a woman having her own money if they rarely spend it on them?
I think it's probably more so about being independent.
What's the difference between being independent and being self-sufficient?
I don't know. I think being independent is one thing, but being self-sufficient is being able to completely take care of yourself, not having to rely on anybody for anything. Being independent, you're just kind of more confident, I think.
Oh, like why do they care if the woman has money if they don't spend it on the man, you mean? Because they want to see that they're an independent woman, but then as soon as they realize they actually are an independent woman, they often get intimidated.
The whole fact that you bring money into an equation of something to say like I have my own money or I'm an independent woman lets me know that you have no concept of romanticism, because romanticism is a together thing. So I think men are more romantic by the pretext of they don't blurt out that they're independent people and that they don't need people.
I like to have my own money all of the time, and I work for.
Hey, yo, I hate it. That's my. Listen, ladies, I got an ick. When y'all say y'all independent, that's my ick. Like, as soon as the girl say that, I'm just not talking to you no more. Now I know where your mind at. I said in the recent, I clipped the short up and put the short out, but I just said most women don't have personalities. They just, all their stuff is copy and paste. They don't have, they believe in the same stuff. They talk about the same stuff as all the other women. Like, be a different person. Be someone else. Find your own personality.
For what I have, so I don't know how to answer that question.
What are your thoughts on the following expression? Her money is her money, but his money is our money.
I love that.
Why is that?
I mean, if he, my money is my money. If he wants to share his money and shower me with gifts, I'm not going to stop him.
Girls will share their body, but not their own money. That blows my mind. She'll share her body with you, but won't share her money. It's crazy.
Because women have way more that they have to buy than men, okay? Makeup, skincare, clothes. What is a guy? Shampoo, 3-in-1 shampoo? Like, come on.
Why is there so much talk about a gender pay gap, but not a gender spend gap?
That's a great question, and I don't have an answer.
I think we definitely live in a society now where the women want to work equally as hard as the men and make equally the amount. So when it comes to it, if I'm going to make my money, you're going to make your money. Might as well be mine. And
what are your thoughts on the following expression? Her money is her money, but his money is our money.
I think, like, once again, that depends on the dynamic of the relationship. We have so many relationships that are not 50-50. And people are now saying women need to financially contribute 50% of the bills. I think that depends on the dynamic of the relationship. If she's the one staying home doing childcare, cooking, and cleaning, those are jobs that she's doing that the man doesn't have to do. She should not have to contribute 50% income.
I find that very frustrating because if you're in a relationship, you got to split it. Yeah.
Somebody might be working at 20% and the other person will pick up the 80. Some days it's 50-50. It definitely depends on the relationship.
Unequal causes like a power trip kind of things where they like have this thing over each other, control over the other person.
Only women will let the power get to their head. Men are good at handling power, especially with the loved one. I can't see as a man like paying majority of the bills and me just power tripping over my lady, but I can definitely see a lady power tripping. Like, I've been in relationships where girls make more money, and they'll let you know that they make more money. Like, but when it's vice versa, it's more harmony. We live harmony. We live happily. Like, or we just are happy.
So if that's a bad thing, why do so many women and people think that women are the prize?
Because our society is fucked.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
awful.
know. That's a tricky question to answer without offending people, I think.
When two lesbians go out on a date, they often hold the door open for each other and split the bill. Why is it as soon as a man is involved, he suddenly has to do all the work?
That's just it. The women think that the lesbians think that they're men, but they're not. I call them Krispy Kreme donut bubbers. By the way, Krispy Kreme donut bubbers. Let me tell you, they're not bred like men are to open the door, pay the tips, pay the bill, pay the taxi, pay most of the rent. They don't even tip. A lot of lesbians, they don't tip because they're not men. They're not accustomed to tipping and holding the door open for the woman and being more valiant about it and less a partnership. They're more partnership than valiant.
What is the difference between being romantic versus being a simp?
That's a very fine line, I think.
I don't even know what the word simp means.
You are giving without receiving. So being romantic would be mutual between, the two parties.
Why are most romantic songs written about women?
Because the music industry is run by men.
I feel like a simp is like a lifestyle. They like dedicate their whole life and well-being to idolizing their partner, or not even their partner, somebody that they just think should be on this pedestal. I think
being a simp is giving a woman attention or giving some type of appreciation towards women or a lady that doesn't deserve it. Like, you just giving her money because she says give her money. You don't know the lady. She hasn't added value. She hasn't been nice to you. She's not acting very ladylike, and you're doing above and beyond stuff for her when she doesn't deserve it. Simpleton behavior.
being romantic is just like taking time out of your day to appreciate the other person.
Through movies and stuff, we're taught being romantic is just to go for a picnic in the park or buy roses or, something like that. But I think romance truly is something that's fought for.
When we As private contractors, you possess a unique set of skills. No need to be nervous.
No reason to be nervous. They're only killers.
Notion has been the centerpiece of my workflow. It's quite literally an extension of my brain.
Thoughtful, where you really take into consideration their interests, what they would really appreciate that not many other people know about, and putting that into action yourself.
What is the most romantic thing a man can do for a woman?
Better himself because he wants to be what she deserves.
What is the most romantic thing a woman can do for a man?
Make him feel comfortable enough to be himself authentically.
What does it mean to be romantic?
I feel like it's different for every person. Some people are really like consumer based, so maybe like flowers, roses, like a nice dinner. Other people take a lot of time to just like really think about what that other person likes and like plans a whole day to like focus on that.
Is lingerie more for men or for women?
That's a great question. I think it's equally for both.
I think it's just for men because men are more visual creatures. Men fall in love with what they see. Women fall in love with what they hear. That's a famous saying.
I think for both. For me, I like it for confidence because it makes you feel pretty. Guys, they enjoy looking at it for like a minute, and then it comes off.
If a man buys lingerie, is that really a gift for himself?
Yes. Duh.
Is lingerie an acceptable Valentine's Day gift?
I'd say, yeah.
Is sex an acceptable Valentine's Day gift?
Maybe.
Isn't sex something that's shared?
Yeah.
Isn't sex an everyday gift?
Yeah. I'd say it's not an acceptable Valentine's Day gift. I retract my statement.
Is lingerie an acceptable Valentine's Day gift?
Absolutely.
Is sex an acceptable Valentine's Day gift?
Absolutely.
Isn't sex an everyday gift?
Absolutely.
Isn't sex something that's shared?
Absolutely.
What's the difference between a romantic relationship versus friends with benefits?
Romantic relationship is you go out on dates, you take care of each other, you buy each other presents, you go on romantic holidays. Friends with benefits is just fucking.
A romantic relationship would mean that you both consented to being in an exclusive partnership, and friends with benefits would mean that you are hopefully having a consensual relationship where you are only exchanging sexual favors and also being friends.
Who is more likely to want friends with benefits, men or women?
Probably men.
Why?
Because most women don't deserve that. They don't deserve the romantic part. They don't deserve you being a gentleman. Y'all gotta keep y'all peace, man. Preserve y'all peace. Got a woman out here breaking a woman will break your mental down and destroy your peace, your happiness, your safe space in your head. Like,
I don't know. They think with their small heads.
If men typically just want sex, why aren't most relationships friends with benefits?
Because women don't want that, or men want to be in a relationship with them. They think that they want friends with benefits, then they fall in love, and then they're like, got to be in a relationship with this girl. Happens all the time.
Well, I'll tell you, the ladies are always reluctant on what gets put in there, but the men are always ready to put it in. Yeah. So he's gonna definitely, the man definitely wants fringe benefits anytime he can get it.
Because let's be honest, men want way more than sex. They want somebody who's going to cuddle them to sleep and play with their hair and scratch their back, and probably someone who's almost going to turn into their mother and do their laundry, cook for them, clean for them.
And then lastly, what's the one thing you wish men understood better about women?
That it's not all about the materialistic things. Men think that we want money spent on us, that we want items, and we just want your love, your affection, your attention,
Right, no.
your care.
stop the cap. Stop the cap. They want you to pour your savings, your 401k out on them. Nah, some of them, good ones, don't.
Yeah, what's one thing you wish women understood better about men? Or
That they're not all the same, just like 99% of them. We are not your property. That's it. Mic drop.
We're not in the same times that we used to be in as far as who pays for what and who is providing what for who. Like it used to be that the women were married.
We can tell. We can definitely tell we're not in the same times. You got blue on this side, purple on this side.
Off young to men who had are already money or success in some way so that they could have the breadwinner and the homemaker and things like that, and we're not up to date on that as far as having equal responsibility in a relationship, in our daily lives, in things that we do or don't do for our significant others.
How do y'all feel about that, chat?
They be like Muslim women are oppressed. Let me paint a picture for you, sisters. By the time a girl in the West is 8 to 10 years old, she's been shown thousands and thousands of women with unrealistic body standards so that she can start feeling anxious, insecure, and depressed. By the time a Muslim girl is 8 to 10 years old, she's being taught your beauty is for you and you should learn how to value and preserve it. Girls in the West, by the time are 19, 20, 21 years old, being taught you should take your clothes off and be free. It's female liberation. Muslim girls being taught any man worthy of seeing your beauty should be willing to come with a certain amount of commitment. Girls in the West, by the time are 25, 26, 27-year-old being taught.
Hey, every time, like as I'm learning about Islam, the more and more I learn, I realize that Islam shields you from the Western ideology, from the woke virus, from the consumerism, the hedonism. Like, that's why I plan on the future. I'm definitely gonna convert.
It's super difficult to survive in this world. You're gonna have to work extra long hours and extra hard. A Muslim girl's being taught you have a right over your husband's money, and the money that he makes is for the both of you. Girls in the West, by the time are 35 to 40 years old, are single, alone, and miserable, whereas Muslim women have a husband, children, and a home. Please tell me, who is oppressed? They be like Muslim women are oppressed.
I don't know why they think Muslim women are oppressed. Like, I need me a hijabi. Like, I think hijabi women are beautiful. What? They be hating. These girls be hating on them whole time. I want them pure. They practice modesty. They preserve their chastity. She waiting for me. A wholesome woman waiting. Come on, man. I need to stop hating. Worry about yourself. You get it. The average woman in America is 170 pounds. And the average size of a woman is 5'5". So a woman that's 5'5", 170 pounds, you're overweight.
I'm not Kevin Samuels, who was talking to the black woman who was overweight. I wake up every day and I look out into the black community and I disrespect Crips and Bloods intentionally. I disrespect GDs and BDs. I disrespect rappers. I disrespect their dead homies. I disrespect their hoods. I do it intentionally and I do it boldly. And I travel around this country. I don't know if this brother was booking me to set me up, but I showed up.
Yo, why does he think he's better than Kevin Samuels? Because he talks about these gang members. Kevin Samuels gets to the root of it. He talks about the mothers that raise these kids, the single moms that leave the fathers, that think they can do better, that wind up ultimately destroying these kids. That's why majority of people in jail, incarcerated, come from single mother household. Majority of drug addicts, single mother household. Majority of people on depression pills, are clinically depressed, single mother households. Majority of people obese people, single mother households. So you over here hating that Kevin Samuels is getting to the direct problem. Like, you skipped a whole bunch of steps. A lot of these gang members come from single mother households.
I done been to Chicago. Everywhere I done disrespect and they say they gonna kill me. Nigga, I done been there and done an interview and walked away untouched. See, when you believe what I believe, nigga, you can't touch me. Not a hair on my head. I done stepped into the shoes of the modern day prophet. And because what I do for children in real life, the energy, the forces, the gods, and even the community, nigga, got a certain protection around me. Nigga, I don't fear none of these niggas. Because I know these niggas cowards. I know these niggas cowards, homie. Because this is how I know they cowards. When that white boy say freeze, put your hand. They don't tell that white boy, fuck you, bitch, that white boy, mother. He don't let that white boy beat him up and put the handcuffs himself. When he gets to the jailhouse, and the motherfucking bailiff say, give me the phone so you can get booked in. You don't say, fuck you, bitch, I ain't give you my thumb. You don't say that when they say.
He lying. I definitely seen people do that. I definitely seen people do that. You know what happened? They take it anyway. You gonna get it the hard way, you gonna get it the easy way. So the stuff he's saying is, I like some of his points. I like a lot of his points. Like when he gets on like the gang members and stuff like that, or the rappers and stuff like that. Almost all of it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. People need to get their stuff together though. Definitely get this shit together.
Hey, he's telling me put this suit on, nigga. You don't say, fuck that suit, I ain't putting that suit on. When your mama comes see you, and they say turn around and spread, and bust your ass open, you don't say suck my dick, I ain't busting my ass open. You get naked, turn around, you kick your feet up, and you show that white ass, nigga. Don't come in here talking tough. And I know what you nigga gotta go through in jail. I ain't seen now nigga not go to jail without a handcuff since you so goddamn bad, nigga. Fuck these niggas, but they gonna try to scare me. These bitch ass niggas just be talking. But guess what? This is what I know. If that nigga wake up get mad in the house, that woman won't listen to him. It ain't shit he can tell her to be quiet. He can't say, baby. Let nigga, she get mad and he get mad, he'll be quiet, so she will. Weak ass black man. My mother listened to me. My grandmother, the mayor, the governor. The niggas say, homie, this is why these niggas listen to me. They can't turn me off. These niggas is captivated by this truth. And God needs somebody that's bold enough, nigga, to say, nigga, I'm willing to make you niggas kill me, nigga. And I'm willing to kill you niggas so I can keep talking this truth. I'm willing to put you niggas in jail. Yeah.
Hey, yo, his shit is a lot of extreme, though. It's a lot of truth behind it, but he definitely extreme.
So this is what I know. I got something they can't beat me with. See, all these bitch ass niggas holler about this street shit. They just a kid. They might go to jail. They won't call the police, the very thing they scared of.
How y'all feel about that?
Bro, I think you're all a little gay for liking this. Hamza! Y'all need some friends, bro.
This is crazy. No man should do this.
All of his videos are like, every day you have to improve. He's a gym bro who can speak eloquently. What the fuck do you watch, chat? Grow the fuck up, bro. Do you not have friends? You don't have friends, do you? All of you are just 18-year-old and lonely, bro.
I thought me and Sneako were cool. I have him on WhatsApp and I've connected really, really well with his brother, who we'll speak about soon. And before we continue on with this video, I really just want to say, like, I love Sneako's old videos. I love his old vibe. I just think that he might have went down the wrong path. Sneako made a reaction video to our movement where he was insulting towards the young men who are on self-improvement, saying that they're on like lesser stages than life than he is and that he doesn't need it anymore.
All of you are just 18-year-old and lonely, bro. And you're in college and shit. You want to get a job. You're like, I need to do something with my life. And this guy's like, he's feeding that mentality, which is good. It's good to push people. But bro, I don't need this. I'm not at that point.
Nah, well, I be watching Hamza. Hamza is like I understand his content, but his accent is crazy. His videos are funny though. They're funny. But I understand his message. I like his message. It's all this type of same self-help message that Tate gives, but Tate just give it in a different way.
First thing that I really picked up on was how like fragile, I've never wanted to say this, fragile masculinity, but how fragile his masculinity seemed when he saw a video of me stretching. On his live stream, he watched like a day in the life video that I made on my second channel where I'm showing like my life in Thailand. I'm training really hard. And I started the day with some like light stretching. It's something that I wanted to get more consistent in. And he just fully like called me gay for it, called me weird for posting that video and saying like, oh, like he brought his friends and like, look how gay it is. Like, look, wearing shorts and it looks kind of gay.
Bro, bro.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This remind me of Wiz Khalifa when Wiz Khalifa was like wearing the shorts and he was boxing and stuff. He's not shorts. He's boxing in underwear. And then Gilly was talking about it like, damn, bro, like we get it. Don't post it on the internet. I don't want to see that shit. Like. But I guess you just don't tune in there. But I ain't gonna lie. When I be seeing stuff like this, it be looking kind of suspect. Like I don't know, but you could exercise. A lot of people do stretch. I stretch too. But not like this. This is like yoga.
Bro, that's crazy. Imagine if I made these videos. Would you still respect me? In short shorts?
And I think we're all kind of surprised that he has this viewpoint because Sneako himself was even a bit of an athlete. He used to box and lift heavy weights, so he knows the importance of stretching and keeping your body mobile. Stretching is really important. I neglected it for years, but now I'm training harder than ever. I'm lifting heavy weights 6 times a week. I'm training Muay Thai 6 times a week. I'm signing up for an amateur Muay Thai fight, so that's going to be a very, very interesting chapter of my life. And so, of course, with everything that we're doing, we go to the gym so often, stretch stretching and mobility work, being flexible is so important. So I was really surprised why Sneeko thought it was like gay to stretch, and then I realized he doesn't go to the gym anymore. In the React video that he posted on his second channel, he criticized us and our movement, that self-improvement is cringe. It's for people who are in, this is his words, lesser stages of life than he is. Sneeko, your ego is blinding you. You are at that lesser stage. You are not a man of character. You cheated on your last girlfriend. You have no integrity. You drink alcohol just sat there by yourself. That's a horrible habit. You watched another guy have sex with your girlfriend. That's weird, and you can call us all insecure for that if you want.
I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just like that.
You've seen it?
Imagine.
Man, I like Sneeko, man. All I can say is like Sneeko's figuring things out just like you are, Hamza. Like he's taking one step at a time, man. Sneeko's at a different point right now in his life, and you are too. He's learning stuff like that. But to homegirl he cheated on, she was ugly.
Seeing the girl you love like get fucked. You love her? It was literally like this far away from me.
Can you?
Like we're on the same bed. I was with his girl. He was with my girl.
You
like
was
right
on
here.
the bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You're odd. You sat on the bed while she got fucked.
I was there too. I mean, we was both. I got up.
Were you fucking his girl?
I was not fucking with her.
So you just sat there.
I wonder what goes on in your brain. You don't meditate, you don't journal, you don't even go to the gym anymore. Sneeko, you say that you're past that point in life where you need self-improvement. I say this not as an insult, but I think you're being delusional. And you know what's weird? Literally just like a day before Sneeko made this video about me, he posted this celebratory post on Instagram with him. Like he had 3 YouTube plaques. He had like 2 silver ones for 100K and 1 gold one. And I literally, bro, I saw that post. I literally showed it to my friends. I was like, bro, he's such a sick creator. And like, I want to take a picture just like this because I've got like 2 silver plaques from YouTube from my main channel, for my second channel. And I'm getting closer and closer to getting that gold one for 1 million. And so I saw that picture and I visualized it for myself and I was so hyped for him. But then after all this, I did some investigating, Sneeko. Your channel's dying. Your daily views have dropped significantly. You did just cross over the 1 million mark.
Your channel dying, Sneeko. I first got put on a Sneeko when he went on to Fresh and Fit. Yeah, because his second channel is what took him to the next level. His live streaming, like I like the questions. The questions are like the subway, but not as much as the live stream. His live stream is more engaging. That's the whole thing about it. You get to interact with your fans and stuff like that. He gets to talk about the real truth, gritty, nitty gritty. He talks about it instead of asking people what they think. He tells people like how it is or what it is. Like let me open your eyes, think for self type stuff. Like, and that's what I like him for. I like how people receive you. Is being overweight healthy, is Kit Yay crazy, is are you feminine? Like it's a lot of good stuff in his old cinematic videos though. Like it's a lot of good stuff, but that actually makes people think, and the reactions that they get is not very good or entertaining to the people. People like the crazy. The wild, when people say wild shit, you see the shit people put in these other videos and they be saying wild shit. Oh, Hawaii's a country, Puerto Rico's a country. People like dumb shit like that. That's why it wasn't growing as much as his live stream.
And I did really feel so proud of you for that. But I had to look through some of your videos, and anyone else can do this. Most of the comments from your subscribers were negative. The old Sneeko used to post thought-provoking videos. He was literally like a modern-day philosopher. Now it just seems like you watch too much Red Pill Andrew Tate content. And it seems like you're trying to be controversial to get those views to spike up again. The old Sneeko would post beautifully edited, like very creative videos. Like the editing that you would do in those videos was so artistically impressive. Your videos used to feel like a cinematic masterpiece. And now you're just sitting there reacting to other YouTubers, dishing out insults whilst you're literally drunk. Brother, you need self-improvement now more than ever. Now I speak directly to my boys and Sneeko subscribers if they do find this video. Boys, make sure you do not get complacent. Self-improvement, setting goals, setting challenges for yourself, experiencing discomfort is what grows you as a man. If you stop self-improvement, if you stop the good habits, if you stop meditating, if you stop going to the gym, what happens? You lose those gains. This is for life. It seems to us that Sneeko got complacent. He achieved a fantastic level of success that I respect so much. But then at some point in the last 1 or 2 years, I'm not sure sure exactly when, he just took his foot off the gas pedal. He stopped improving himself and he started indulging in pleasures instead of staying purposeful. What I see from this sad image is a young man who has no purpose. And we all know how sad of a life that is. And now my message directly to Sneako. Sneako, I know that you're watching this video. I know that you love YouTube beef. You've probably been reacting live to this video, acting like a proper Jeffrey, getting like insulted.
Sneako, your main channel is dying.
Getting loud and swearing and saying, oh, this is gay, like, oh, making fun of me, like, oh my god, he's wearing gold or some shit. I know that you're probably doing that right now. I just want to remind you that you are an influencer. You know that quote that we are the average of the 5 people we spend time with? I think the updated version of that quote is that we are the average of the content that we consume. People are becoming more like you when they watch your content. I think you should take the responsibility to just keep in mind to always try to be a positive influence on the lives of your viewers. I urge you to have humility, to be able to see your weaknesses and improve on them instead of staying complacent. To improve your life, Sneako, it starts with humility. Humility is the skill of defying your ego, the awareness of knowing that you have things to improve on. I highly suggest that you read the book Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. I really hope that you reconsider the importance of self-improvement. I deeply, deeply care about young men getting onto this pathway, getting onto this journey, joining our community and improving themselves, especially.
Yo, I think Sneako's seen this video because he talks about it, but I believe this really helped him realize his ego and to have self-humility, because no one's perfect. Just you have to recognize that. And Sneako, at one point, he was in his red pill rage. He said it multiple times. And it's okay. It's okay for to criticize certain stuff and people like that, but sometimes, bro, take it to the extreme. Especially in people that are out here trying to help other people and trying to do the best. He gets stretched and stuff like that. His message is good. He only pushes good stuff. He tells people eat good, exercise, think, make more money and stuff like that. A little bit of stretching that I'm saying I wouldn't do. I stretch, but I don't. That ain't even like stretching. I like yoga, like I said.
Especially their mental health. I don't want to keep seeing you or anyone else go down that dark path of purposelessness. You and your boys are always welcome in my movements. And boys, do you know who's part of our movement? This is where it gets interesting. Forgive me for sounding insulting, but the upgraded version of Sneako 2.0, his brother Vince. Sneako's brother is like the OG. He lifts heavy weights. He's got a very impressive physique. He's a successful entrepreneur. He stars in plays and he steered clear from drugs, and he really seems to live a life of like integrity and values and virtue. That's a young man that we respect. Me and Sneako's brother Vince really get on, and Vince actually wrote a class project about me and my journey. On the video where Sneako was criticizing self-improvement and our movement, he even mentioned that his brother was like on all of the self-improvement habits.
This is Vincent. Vincent be fucking stretching his shit out in the fucking store, bro.
What an interesting sight it is to see the younger brother who is the Adonis and the older brother who's the Jeffrey. Sneako, he used to be one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. I remember this one period where I literally went through your channel and watched all of your old videos. But recently I found myself just not clicking on your content again, just thinking, oh, more drama, more obnoxiousness. And so I think it's time for me to unsubscribe and use the time that I was spending watching your videos on my own self-improvement journey. I wish you the best, Sneako. If you're watching this video and you don't know who I am or the movement that I'm leading here, my name is Hamza. I help young men go through the Jeffrey to Adonis transformation through self-improvements. We are literally a cult of young men who refuse to continue living like the weak, comfortable lives that we've had. We don't want to be feminine anymore. We want to be more masculine. We're done watching porn and playing video games and taking drugs. We want to go out there and achieve something that gives us confidence. If that interests you, you can subscribe to our channel if you want to. You'll probably like this video right here. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.
I don't know. That was kind of sus. How y'all feel about that? It's crazy because this video was 8 months ago. Sneako came a long way. He definitely came a long way. And Hamza came a long way because he has 1.7, almost 2 million subs since then. So he's doing his thing. Listen, chat, man, I got called early today, man. I got to go to work early in the morning. I got to edit some videos, get it out to y'all, man. I'm trying to get my channel monetized, man. So make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and comment on some videos, man. Give me some constructive criticism. I'm not going to erase your comment. I'm not going to argue with you. Listen, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take what you said, and I'm going to learn from it. I'm learning. I mean, I'm new to this. I probably only been doing creating content for like since like November, maybe November, September, something like that. So try and take this stuff kind of serious, man. Y'all let me know, man. I'm gonna start streaming on Rumble eventually when I get myself situated, but I need to get this channel monetized first. But see y'all, man. Y'all have a nice day, man.